I think about being a little girl growing up in Brooklyn, and I was just always afraid of different things. I had a lot of fears of the dark, and fears of telling people no, disappointing people. And so I carried that a lot with me in my life. I needed to figure out how to get myself rid of those things because it was hindering my growth in a lot of ways. I was a stay-at-home mom for about 9 years, and I loved it. I loved being a mom. But I knew that there was a significant component of my life that was missing, and I needed to figure it out, like what it was. I have a best friend, and we work well in every other capacity. We've been friends for 5 years. And I said, you know what if we start a business together? Phoenix Rose 360 was a business where we helped women through workshops. It was going really well for a while. We were meeting a lot of people. And then one day, she met this guy, and she said, you know, I really want to focus on being a wife and a mom, and I just want to kind of distance myself from the business and the friendship. I want to do something else. I really want to be a mom and a wife. For 30 days, you know, I had a pity party. I said, you know, I don't have a friend anymore, and I don't have a job. And so by the end of those 30 days, I said, I'm going to do something different. I joined a hiking group. I joined the hiking group because I was really afraid of being outdoors. I grew up with the that Jason. So I said, oh my God, if I could conquer this fear, this would be really great. I am on an awesome hike right now. I feel so happy. I'm jump starting my workouts, and I feel all zen and blissful and happy and peaceful. It's a beautiful, awesome day. I didn't know by joining this hiking group it would open me up to pushing myself in other areas of my life as well. I got to figure out what I'm going to do for my birthday, 2014. I was single, divorced, no friend. This company called Kerpalu sent a brochure to my house. They've been sending a brochure maybe for a year. And it's a place in Lenox, Massachusetts, where they offer all different types of spiritual retreats. So I went through the book, and within 10 minutes, I saw, Do You Want 2014 to Be a Fearless Year for You by Rhonda Britton. Once I called the place up, I said, okay, this is the type of room I want. They said, well, you have two options. We have the lake view or the mountain view. I want the lake view. But intuitively, something said pick the mountain view. So booked the trip, took the Greyhound, Peter Pan, one of those. A bus is up there. And I remember staring out the window and thinking, what the hell am I doing up here by myself? But I knew that something was transforming in me. I just didn't know what it was. My roommate was doing the same course, same workshop, same fearless thing that I was doing. And I was like, wow, that's so weird that they put us together. And she was like, yeah, she was from Boston. She was really cool. I'm learning all these things about myself and how to change for the new year, and it's all exciting. The day before last, I look at my bus ticket, and I booked the wrong time to go home. So I tell my roommate, I'm like, listen, I don't know what to do because this thing is, you know, the bus is going to leave, and I'm going to miss out. So she goes, don't worry about it. I'll make sure you get home. That's why my intuition told me to pick the mountain. God really looks out when you say, I'm going to trust. It worked out. I stayed towards the end I got a chance to get Rhonda's book, meet her. That was awesome. And she was actually offering a life coaching program. Whew. When I think about this lecture in Brooklyn, I think about how terrified I was. But a friend of mine said, you know what, you really need to talk to people. You know about spiritual healing. You know how to connect with people. You really need to do this. I took the public speaking classes, and I was terrified the whole time. I just think about how I wanted to run out of there. My greatest strength is my compassion. Like, I love reaching and touching people. I love helping people. Greatest weakness is procrastination. And I think that's why I wait long, because I like that pressure. I like that fire that builds up, and then I take off like a rocket. Right before I came out to speak in front of everyone, I went in the bathroom and I had like an Eminem lose yourself moment. I looked in the mirror, I said, Juana, get yourself together. You can do this. You've been preparing. Go out there and do it. They want to keep wealth, knowledge, and power in their blood. And they know from the very beginning, okay, the kid could be 2 months old. Okay, he's going to marry her. They already know. It's planned out. This is a science. We down here playing around. Oh, Ray cute.
Ray.
They don't do that.
John got a cute girl.
Okay, he's cute, but what is going on in the family? In my public speaking class, you would get 5 minutes or less. I had to speak at this event for 45 minutes, and by the time I got the wrap-up sign, I didn't want to get off that stage. I felt like I was flying. It was fire, it was passion, it was something that I wasn't used to feeling, and I knew that that's something that I was supposed to do. Being fearless is not about the absence of fear. Fear is a part of the human experience. It's something that we all do. It's an emotion. Being fearless to me is feeling the fear and doing it anyway. That's what I tell myself. I'm terrified, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I've been living my life like that for the last 2 years, and it has changed my life tremendously. And that's why I do what I do, and that's why I am a life coach, because I want people to learn how to live fearlessly. My name is Lajuana Radcliffe, and I'm a fearless living life coach.